welcome back to another Craft on the Floor with Kia. Today I'll be teaching you how to resize a box for a Diva wreath. So I know a lot of people are getting into the Diva wreaths, but there's really no videos out there showing you how to package a Diva wreath to sell. So I wanted to help everyone out on saving postage and actually making sure that the Diva get there safely and secure. So today we will be resizing a box for part 1 and then come back for part 2 so that you can see how to actually put the wreath in the box so that it's secure and that you can save a lot of money on postage. Because my first time I went to sell a wreath, my first wreath that I sold, I went up to the post office and I just bought a box, put the wreath in the box, and taped it up and went to the post office. The lady told me that it will cost me $40 to ship the wreath. I said, no way. So after that, I've been trying different methods to learn how to get the right size box for my Divas. And this method has worked for me, so I hope it helps you. So let's get right into it. Okay, so as you see, I've already taped one side of the box, just the bottom of the box. I got this box from Staples. It's a 24 by 16 by 10, so that's the perfect length and width for my Diva. However, the height is too big, and if I don't resize the box, it'll cost $40. We don't want that because we want to make a profit from selling our wreaths. So therefore, we have to resize the box. So I flipped the box, and here's the Diva that I made. Okay, so when I measured it, it's about of it is at least about, the highest height is like 4 inches. So I need to get this box resized from the height of 10 to 4 inches. So in order to do that, I take the box, okay, and I grab my yardstick. If you don't have a yardstick, you can get a measuring tape, but I feel like this is easier. And then I have a piece of chalk, and I just mark the box on the corners 4 inches. So just mark where 4 inches is. Okay, you see? That's my mark of 4 inches. I've marked it 4 inches. So I'm gonna do that on all 4 corners, like this. It's better to use chalk because, you know, it'll erase instead of using a pen. I mean, you can use a pen, you know, you use what you have. However, for presentation of the box so that you don't have the pen marks, you can use chalk and it'll disappear like over time. So by the time they get the package, the chalk should be gone. Okay. So I have marked all 4 of my corners. So then, in order to get a straight line, I'm gonna use those 2 markings that I made. Okay, I'm gonna use those 2 markings that I made on this side. So I have 1 mark right here and 1 mark right here. I'm gonna put my measuring stick on each mark, make sure it's lined up on each mark, and just draw a straight line like this. And this is why I think using a chalk is better, because you don't want to put a pen and then, you know, when you go to scorch it, it shows, and then they got the pen mark. I mean, people don't, I'm sure people don't really care about the box that much, but presentation is everything. So you're going to go ahead and do that around for all four corners. Trying to get it the best you can in length, making sure that it's 4 inches high. Okay. You're just doing this all around like this. Okay. I'm just gonna recheck to make this sure this is 4. I think I need to make it come down a little bit right here. Alright, that matches. So now that I have marked the box, so this is all the space that I need for my Diva. All of this is extra box. I mean, I wish I found a box that was a 24/16 by 4 at Staples. However, they didn't have one. So now I have to resize my boxes on my own until I can get a size 24/16 by 4. But that's okay. We crafty, we can do that. So once I've created these lines all around the box, like that, I'm going to use my box cutter to cut down on the box up into this line. So let me show you. Okay, so I cut right up into this line to that marking, and I'm gonna do that on all 4 sides. Right to that mark, like that. So I've cut all 4 now. So now you're going to use your rotary cutter. Don't use too much force into it that it actually cuts your box, but put a little bit of pressure so that it's creating an indentation in your box. I don't know how sharp your rotary cutter is, but maybe if you just get this Dollar Tree rotary cutter, it'll help you. That's what I use. So I just use the wheel, and I'm not trying to go deep into the box where it actually cuts the box, but I'm just trying to create an indentation in my box like this. So now it has created a little line. So now this piece folds like that. So yeah, instead of me having to fold it all the way up here, I can now fold this piece and it looks cleaner, you know, to have that. When you create that indentation, now it has a crease where the flap can fold and looks neat. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that around all the sides and just, you know, lightly press the blade on the box without actually cutting the box. So you don't need no expensive, you know, rotary cutter to do this. You can go to Dollar Tree and get one. So as you see, it created a little, helped me create a flap, a new flap for it. And so you just gonna bend it so that you can create a deeper crease for the box. Like that. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna keep on going. Alright, so I'm gonna go to this side because look, I can't just fold it. It'll look tacky if I just fold it going down without creating that new crease using my rotary cutter. This was the initial one, but now I'm going to have the new fold come right here. So look. You just cutting on that line you created. I mean, not cutting, but rolling the rotary on that line you created to create that new crease. And then, boom. Now you got your new fold. And boom. We done resized that box just like that. So now we went from a, so this is how flat your box is gonna be. Okay, you're gonna save so much money doing this, trust me. So now your box is this high. It went from a 10 to a 4 just like that. So if you're interested in learning how I secure my Diva into the box and how I package the Diva, go on and watch part 2 of this video.